that trial. No further instruction, no further anything needed. We just know that Mechamaru is dead. We're gonna start his trial. Hope we find out who killed him. Hopefully we're all dead. Okay, I don't have any new skills, so everything's good. Finish prep. All rise, motherfucker.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
What is Mikon's X supposed to be? Oh, it's like a plus sign. Okay, never mind.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
I know
punishment.
it's like the red cross of the nurse
If
thing.
you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. I'm sure you guys are starving by now. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Mechamaru risked his life. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
I think it's a bit of both.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Okay, so she was the first one to see it. That's why she was acting crazy.
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Oh, never mind. Okay, she made it sound like she was the only one.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yep, we just got done having the sex.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
I was hungry, you know what I'm saying. Gotta eat it out.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Oh yeah.
Of course you're not.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing?
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the coolest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon!
Tends to be the hammer, right? I don't think it's the hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon
new.
first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
Yeah, okay, so we do use this, but we have to use it on the first thing Soda says. Because it looks like the weapon, but it was just too pretty.
I guess we should figure out
The weapon was right there.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer
Because there's
and
no way he
beat
could
the
have beaten the
crap
crap
out of
it
him.
and nothing's been on it. There we go.
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Because you dumb.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But then what
But
happened to
that
the top
hammer
of
was
his head?
clean. So that's
that
why
have been
you
the
can't
hammer?
accept that it's the murder weapon.
And it's just not the murder weapon?
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want...
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so y'all know,
does look 12.
I was trying to test you guys.
Soda, you're suspicious, dude.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the...
Seems that
Okay,
was a
Nagito.
waste of
He's trying to be
time.
Nagito. Throw us down a bullshit
Then what
path.
was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
Just to have fun.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then,
So could it
how
have been
about
the
we look
ultimate
at
weapon?
it from a different angle?
Since Nagito couldn't find it? Or was the ultimate weapon what was through the window? I can't remember.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The pillar.
I see!
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that
Oh, we can
pillar
still
is
say
the
the hammer.
weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
You don't know that.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So,
So is
he
this
lifted
stage
the
where he looked like
pillar,
he killed
and then
himself?
what? Did he use it
What?
to beat him?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
The word suicide that follows the file about Sakura or Ogre. Did I say third? I said fourth? Okay, good.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
She's like, I'm not sure about this phrase.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
So do we have to fight with Sonia? Is that what we're doing? Oh boy, okay. Probably the fragments, like we agree with her. Or something?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even
There'd be
I
nothing
could probably
left,
tip
though,
it
would there?
over.
Considering the pillar's weight, It probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, so it is, I was right. So we do the fragments on the,
There's no need to lift that pillar.
because his head would have been crushed under it.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong! If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too.
I see.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar?
There's no way I can let it go.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a
I did it.
feeling.
No, I don't
feeling,
think she
huh?
did.
That's
liked
just
it
your
too much.
instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong,
like a,
can we?
Sakura, what's her name? Oh god, Hero? From DR1. Sakura and the swimmer. Ultimate swimmer. Hina. Yeah, Hina.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. What a waste of talent. And you all
What a
intend
waste
to
of
fight
your
the
wonderful
Future
talent.
Foundation?
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
He has become really, like, superior to
Hey,
everyone else.
Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
The hammer? No, because it looked brand new.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
That's kind of what I said.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of
No.
course I know. But I'm pretty sure
Maybe he
everyone else has seen it, you know?
What?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon!
So you killed Mechamaru. Is that what you're saying?
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon!
Not you, but your dick, you know what I'm saying? Sonia's like, girl. That is the ultimate weapon. It slayed me,
No,
that's right.
You are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
And I was right.
I see.
He's so bashful.
I don't know why,
He's like, oh
but
no.
I'm not liking this.
You know what she just did there, Soda? She just choked on his dick.
Yep, she did just choke on that
Cut the
pee-pee.
bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. Ah, I forgot.
He is terrible.
Except for Hajime, of course.
Oh, shut up.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Maybe.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Girl for show, I'm a princess, bitch. That's exactly what I see when she's like flexing her muscle, quote unquote. Okay, stuff that contradicts. Alright. Strange feeling in tower.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Could it be the wall clock?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
What does that have to do with it?
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Oh.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Okay, so I need to do what Sonia says.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Duh. Okay, I was
In
overthinking
truth, Strawberry
that so
Tower
hard.
and Grape are actually the exact same place.
Oh. Oh, it says same building, not like same tower, I guess? I don't know.
Damn it!
Ow.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
What is the strange
So
feeling
that's
in the
secret
tower?
of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Could that be it? Because like the wall clock doesn't make
It's weird
sense
to say
here.
they're both the same place.
Hugo's account really doesn't.
I mean, the walls are different
Would
colors.
it be the wall clock?
And the designs
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I
floor
guess
are
the
also
alarm
different.
did go off.
We've already settled, but give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, what? What is the strange feeling in the tower?
Damn it!
No.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Okay,
No, that's wrong.
Alright, well, please explain, Haname, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because Mike...
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to
That's
Strawberry
what the tip
Hall.
pillar is, yeah. Whatever.
But when we went to
It was super
Strawberry
picky
Tower
this
from
time.
Strawberry Hall, his
We
body
had
was
no
in front of the
whatever
door to
with the
Grape
clock.
Hall.
The clock makes no sense. I'm confused by the clock.
It's probably some kind of trick, like, if it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
Oh, here we go.
Then
We
how
haven't
about
fought with
this?
Sonia before.
Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
There's no way that... What?
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they
Well,
tried to move the body
no.
inside the tower.
Like, I know she's wrong, but like, there's that secret hole that Nagito came through. But...
Then Monokuma
no,
did it.
No. Why would Monokuma do it?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Jesus. Is there an
And
easier way to
Mechamaru
get
could have been
criticals or
moved
something, or
piece by
just
piece.
this painful?
I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ugh. Okay.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body,
Whoops.
everything at the crime scene.
Oh.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the
sorry.
crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
I don't even know what the first thing says because I keep skipping it. Whoops.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Okay, so not
He
everything
could
could
have
be
moved it all,
moved.
easy as pie.
Yeah, because it's hard to clean up. Okay, okay. Sorry, yeah, I know we're in danger. It's fine. It's fine. I got it.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
What? No, I clicked
He
the wrong
could have
button.
moved it all, easy as
No.
pie.
Whoops. I panicked.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the...
Allow me
Okay,
to cut through
sorry.
those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed,
At least
the
let
oil
me,
surrounding his body moved too.
Sorry, at least let me stay after the advancement. Okay, sorry, I got thirsty.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
So I'm so confused as to how these things are
Then
oriented.
it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired-up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
It made me horny.
So what really
Well.
happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
That's true too.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Hey, Nagito.
That face, he's like, I really don't want to ask you shit.
I
But I
thought
have
it would
to.
come to this. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Why not? Why is she freaking out? Is she still freaking out over the
Give
rabbit
us the
curry?
answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Oh, it'll help him determine who's been through the life-threatening game. At least I can make that connection. Damn, Nagito speaks in different tongues. I wouldn't say the traitor. No, I definitely think it's the people who have gone through the game because they can be like, oh, okay, well it has to be this, and it's like, how'd you get that from one tiny hint?
But how do we know your hint is any good?
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Is he the only one though?
I see!
Monokuma Taichi.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right.
The window.
Hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep. See? This is it.
Is it a naked girl? Oh.
Let me explain it to you again.
That's a tower. And that's one of the hallways.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Oh, I can't stand that voice. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side, right?
Here!
Hey.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I see.
We're trying to brainstorm. Sorry, I got quiet. But I have no idea what's going on. There are other contradictions in it. The hallway? Nope.
Crap!
Okay, well then it's not the entire structure. Okay. Well, couldn't it be this? Maybe? No. The trees? This hurts a lot, by the way.
Here!
Okay, phew. Thank God. Oh,
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room,
oh true.
right?
That's not the first floor.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange.
Yeah, we're way
This
above the
photo
trees.
doesn't look like
Ugh.
it was taken from the first floor.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
Oh shit, yeah, they're probably on top of the other, like each other.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Gundam.
From this point on, do your own thinking. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, it might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Despite the
Nagito.
fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
That one time. Oh yeah, because he kind of just appeared from the ceiling. Yeah, it is a trapdoor. And it's just like, Pop, hey, what's up? I'm in the lobby.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
Yeah, that's the second floor of Grape House from the first floor of Strawberry House. How does that
I'm
line
asking
up?
you just to be safe.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Oh, okay. So they are on top of each other.
Top
Alright,
floor.
alright. That makes
So
sense.
the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What
That's
does
probably
it
where it
mean?
came from. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I kind of like this one. It makes me a little... Okay, so R1, accelerate. And this is... Okay. I suck at this. I apologize in advance. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay, I thought that was like a walkway. Whoops. I'm dumb. It's fine. Alright. Whoa. Ow. That hurt a lot. Oh, my God. We just die, we're like, what? Ah, Jesus Christ. Rude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Somewhat of a pattern, but it makes me anxious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Jesus Christ, it makes me sick. No, it's the same building. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, gee. Ow! What? Impossible. Vertically. It was all blues this time.
It's all coming together. Got it. I know, then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On top of Grape House.
I see!
Sweet. Heal me up, baby.
On top of Grape House. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building?
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon.
Those both fit in a circle.
Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive
So could it be
them.
like just one giant circle and they made the walls different?
And it worked, didn't it?
There we go. Okay, so it starts as a hexagon and just goes into squares.
Disregarding the tower, we
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he...
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
But Nekomaru's in both. And one of the doors
Just
is
like
chained,
Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
while the other is, the doorknob's broken.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Yeah, they might have something to do with the compass.
However, if they're different floors within the same building...
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
Oh,
He's gonna
I see.
screw up, and then she's
Do
gonna be
whatever
like,
you
nope,
like.
where's Gundam? Dick, I need it.
Oh, definitely.
Nope, we don't need to listen to you, Soda. Bye. Okay. What is the strange feeling in the tower? I can't remember what we said it was.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay, we're just gonna read through it.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Same.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare
Nah, can't be
parts.
tipped over, killer.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Nope, it's
No
not.
fair,
The
you
file
totally
said
stole
he
my
only
spotlight.
was- or he would die in the grave.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up,
Maybe.
just pick one of them.
Or do I need to memorize something?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a
The
flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
Would I do
One
it
of
on
the
dummy?
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope.
Damn it!
Ow, God, that hurts
I'm gonna
so
solve
much.
this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
But the chain is what was around the door.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
That's true.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
But you could make it out of spare
Shut
parts,
up,
so
just
wouldn't that
pick
just be
one of
agreeing
them.
with them?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Yeah, I'm
Hurry
gonna go
up,
memorize
dumbass.
Gundams. Right?
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to...
You're magnificent!
Oh my
No
gosh,
fair,
your
you-
high-pitched
so
voice
which
is
one-
amazing.
Shut up, just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a...
Then hurry up,
This might be it,
dumbass!
we don't know.
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
Nope. God, this is gonna hurt so much.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up,
We already went
dumbass!
over Strange Feeling in the Tower.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Oh man.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
I know, I did in the
magnificent,
first
Gundam!
time. But he didn't
No
really
fair,
help.
you totally stole my spotlight.
But yeah, we can read
So
it
which
again.
one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
Wouldn't it be the Monokuma file then?
One of the bodies in one of the towers
On dummy?
was actually a dummy.
Ugh, come on.
Damn it!
Do I need to memorize dummy and put it on mechanical body? No, none of this makes sense. I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I'm sorry, guys.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was a fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I'm gonna go on a whim here. We're gonna guess. We're gonna guess. We're gonna use
gonna
this
solve
shit
this mystery in a flash!
on what
Hurry
Soda
up,
says.
dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong!
Okay, that's bullshit. What is the strange feeling?
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Oh yeah, it would have been, if it were a dummy, it wouldn't have had any parts moved. Right?
Right up
How is
until
that a
that
strange
moment,
feeling,
we were
though?
disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The
Yeah, it
killer
should've
couldn't
just been
have known
called
how you'd take
Kazuichi's
apart his
account.
body, so they
But I
couldn't
guess
have
it
built the
technically
dummy.
wasn't like
Unless
his account.
Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy.
Miss Sonia, you are joking, right?
So was the strange feeling just the fact that we moved over and everything was the same?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not. If
okay.
he was,
I hope we're done with that
he
bullet.
wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see.
We definitely got a C
That
on that
is
part.
disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it...
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
I guess.
Remember
but-
when we entered the funhouse from one side? How we couldn't enter it from the other? That device is just like that. If you enter it from a specific place, you can't enter it from the other.
I think it's elevator. Yeah, it is. It wouldn't give you a V. Yep, alright. You'll need that A too. Need the E next. Need a V. If the mic's picking up purring, my cat's on the lap. I don't think it will, but just in case. Oh, Harper. Our cat's gossiping. Why are there so many A's? Ah, shoot it! T, right there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I can't lose more health. Oh my gosh. Need those. Get us out of this hellhole.
I got it!
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported...
Where the hell is this
But wouldn't there be
elevator
oil
anyway?
everywhere?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Oh, that's true.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Ah.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
It's exactly what you said, Troy, isn't it? It rotates 180 degrees.
If the room just moves up
That's
and
also why the
down
body
like an
moved, yep.
elevator, there...
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yeah, it was probably wrapped around it just so they couldn't get out of Strawberry Room, right? Or Strawberry Tower, I
But
guess.
when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
But a doorknob was
Not
missing.
just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you...
So, let's put aside what's changed.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Yep. Rotates. Wouldn't just be... Please be right.
I see!
Oh, thank God. Okay. Heal me up, baby.
So that's it.
Back
The
in the green.
elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Oh, so the doors would just kind of chill.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
Too confused.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ew. Don't roll your R's, Monokuma. I'll simply caress you. Yes.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Is that technically incest now?
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
That means that they did not want anyone leaving Strawberry House, period.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Gotcha.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
What? Yeah, what does the 180 degrees? Because they're on the same side. Yeah, then what flips the scene?
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Mechamaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Crushed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically. If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
So the elevator that they go through does rotate. Yeah, to make it look like they're exiting on the other side. Got it.
Does this reflect reality?
But then how does that still flip the murder scene?
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
She is his follower. 110%. Oh boy. Compass, right? Yeah, Kazuichi's account has the compass in it.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm right about the bullet. I think I shoot Gundams. Yeah, I think it's what
The
Gundam
two houses
says.
are connected vertically.
I could be wrong.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, not that one.
However, at both houses,
Maybe
if the
it's what Gundam
contact
says.
elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Ouch. Oh gosh.
If the
Okay.
two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Yeah, maybe we do shoot Gundams.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
What?
No, that's wrong.
So it does move horizontally? Does it like wrap around?
The
What?
elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
Oh, it wasn't just moving vertically.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Go look at it.
Me?
Come on. You used the
I don't know.
elevator
One
while you were
second.
holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Whoa.
It was
Whoa.
probably following
Okay,
the
so I
building's
was thinking
perimeter
on
as
the
it
same path.
rotated to the
It
other
goes in a
side.
circle.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at
Or
the
a
other
half
house,
circle,
right?
rather.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House
Okay.
appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
How did it do that
Elevator that
quietly?
rotates while it moves.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was
Bear?
never human to begin with. I'm
Bear?
different from these lowly humans.
Okay, Nagito.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
I just realized something. I don't know if it has anything to do with the ultimate weapon, but you know how, Mechamaru, his clock was set to like 7:05? When did the clock go off in the lobby? Is that how he set up an alarm clock or something? Or is that really stupid? Well, no, wait, well, it started beeping or ringing right after he was killed, right? Or right before.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet?
What is the octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Thanks, Hajime.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that.
Okay, no, we're not
I
gonna listen
guess
to
I
that.
should continue listening.
So the thing above both? Or under? Oh yeah, because it's like 4, 6, 8 maybe? Well no, because you could see from the first floor of the Strawberry House, right? Out into the trees. Not this. It would have to be under, right? Like 4, 6, or 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna try. Well, no, that's not even saying it's a search spot right here. So it's not under. Yeah. Would it be right here? Nope.
Crap!
Ow, I'm gonna die. There's no...
Crap!
Ow, this hurts so much. Could it be the top of this? No. I'm gonna die. Should I click? This? No.
Try like the place where the hallway intersects with the
Right here?
Here!
Really? Really? That's rude.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
What?
That's basically the gist of it.
I'm gonna die. I've already
True
accepted it and I
identity
apologize
of
in
the octagon
advance.
is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Oh, I can kind of see what he's talking about because it's like a hallway in between.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Mechamaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse
Well, that's
from
true.
the
You do
scene,
get to learn it.
and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
And a wonderful talent. I was just thinking the same thing, Troy. Thanks.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, that's true. How did they use it to kill him? We're about to go to intermission. Yeah. All right. Suspend.
Hiya!
Gonna interrupt. How you doing, baby? Get rid of that.
Okay, everyone, all together now!
All right. Going to push forward. All rise. Never mind. Resume. Yeah.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Excuse you?
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Thanks.
I never... Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Does her hair look a little more pink?
Yeah, from the left picture.
Yeah, like the picture of, like her little profile is lighter.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
All of them look a little pink, actually.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important
Yeah, maybe.
is
Maybe it is the room.
the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mechamaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your... I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, It's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You're drooling waterfalls?
Anyway, if the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Mechamaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you?
You're falling?
I see!
Tied him up.
That's it.
Oh yeah, they
I
could
think
have
he
moved
might
the
have died
elevator
from
down,
falling.
forced the door open because the doorknob was missing. But no, that was the grape house. Okay, maybe not.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Mechamaru to die.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't
Strawberry
just
house.
make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
I like Akane. I don't know about y'all, but I like her. I don't care if she kills someone or not. Or if she gets killed. She's just great. Oh boy. Okay, what did they use to shove him? They tied him up and did something. Oh, the good night button, right? Or the broken doorknob.
When the
We're
elevator
just
is
gonna
on the
read through.
1st
Alright,
floor,
alright.
you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
I do think it's
It'd
gonna
be
the broken
impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking
doorknob. We're really
Mechamaru
close to
inside
dying,
the
so I'm gonna pay
elevator,
attention.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
I think it might actually be the
Which
good
means
night
the
button
elevator
on the
wouldn't have moved
elevator
either.
with soda.
That must be the
What do you think?
threshold of that elevator.
I think that's it. Oh, whoops. Yep, alright, sweet.
When the elevator is on the
shit.
1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove.
Then, after locking Mechamaru, they moved the elevator and made
that's
use
right.
of the drop.
Come here,
Hold
soda.
on,
Come here,
did you
bitch.
forget the elevator has a... As long as there's a moving object inside.
Yeah,
No, that's
alright,
wrong.
heal me up, baby. Please.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Mechamaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Good job, Sonia, I'm so proud.
When Mechamaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was
Yes.
about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Dang.
Now you're calling me a pest?
I just wanted to get it in. Alright. Has an idea of what could have caused him to fall or die. Wouldn't it be the oil? Or no, not the oil, it'd be the
If you
wire.
arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
I didn't
to
heal,
think
that
about
makes
the
me sad.
arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Ew. Okay, so it's the wire. For sure.
If you arrange it
But
a certain way,
Or no, it would be...
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
No, that's true. I can consent
So
with
you're
that.
telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement
I
is...
think it's the next one. I don't know though.
The hammer is suspicious.
Oh, these are all the agreeing things.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has?
Silence, pest!
Don't be. What if I start to enjoy it?
The pillar wasn't with the elevator though. We're talking about the elevator. Oh! I think it's the doorknob. By hanging it from that thing, the killer was able to dangle Mechamaru in the air upside down. Should we try the doorknob? So, yeah, hitting the pillar on the way down. Yeah, he was hung from the doorknob, fell, hit the top of the pillar fell. I do think I need to agree with Fuyuhiko with the doorknob. Do I have a doorknob thing?
If you arrange it a certain way...
No, I don't.
You can cause the drop within
Yeah,
the
the
elevator.
wire with the doorknob. Okay.
So you're telling us all
Oh, yeah, because the screws came with it, which would make sense.
to
'cause
think about the
Mechamaru's heavy as
arrangement,
fuck.
right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
alright, sweet.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Mechamaru?
Yes, sir.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop
Oh, and
part
his
hung
foot
from
came
the
off,
doorknob,
so that's how he was hung upside down. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry if the mic is peaking. This is
If they
amazing.
did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
But that's not what killed him, right? His head being detached is what killed him. Which I guess is when his head hit the pillar.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Oh, which is how he fell on the floor of the tower.
Huh?
Okay.
The killer tied up Mechamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode, tied the tip of the wire into a knot, and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended
Like that.
Mechamaru
Oh, he had a
in
little
midair.
sleep bubble. Oh no.
That's right! He was so well hung!
You better not finish that sentence.
Like a Buki? Is that what you're trying to say? That's messed up.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Mechamaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Okay, great.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
He's just mad because he can't get it in
Why?
with Sonya.
If Mechamaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, He won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Okay, I'm a little confused, not gonna lie. I think it is the alarm
Even if
timer,
they
'cause he
suspended
woke up and
Mechamaru from a
freaked out,
wire,
maybe.
how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Where's my knife? Where's... It won't... What? Oh, okay, that's probably why it wouldn't let me contradict that one.
Even if they suspended Mechamaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It won't let me hit that one. Like, at all.
Even if they suspended Mechamaru from... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
What?
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off.
Same stuff. Whatever.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Mechamaru fell on his own?
Yep.
Mechamaru, if he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time if you... But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the... Moving the elevator with Neko is just impossible. End of story.
Okay. They woke him up with the alarm clock. Right?
What? Mechamaru fell on his own?
Not that one.
Mechamaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Heal me up, baby, please. No, I think I am at full because we got
What do you think would happen if Mechamaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Mechamaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
you'd freak out a little bit.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively,
That's messed up.
your body would start moving. Mechamaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
That's so messed
But
up.
Mechamaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Mechamaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The screws came with it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, yeah, he made it loose. Remember? Because we're like, no, you have to stop or we can't escape. Oh, no. Okay, well, if you think about it, he actually helped us get a little closer to finding his killer. Oh, Mechamaru, no! Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, I liked him.
I see. So,
Do you finally understand now?
yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
She says, damn right.
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Dude, this guy's disgusting. He's worse than Taro. He's just creepy.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Mechamaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Yeah, he didn't crash straight to the floor. He hit the pillar. The pillar fell and then he fell. He collided with the pillar. Cola came out of his eyes.
I see.
When
messed
Mechamaru
up.
fell
He
to the
just started
floor,
crying,
he ended
so-
up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered.
See? I told you the pillar was the weapon.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point,
So
it
is it
is
not
quite
guaranteed
difficult
that
to
he
find a
would've
clue that will
even
lead to
died?
the killer.
Yeah, it still
Then
was.
what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangster!
What'd you just say?
The
Did
ultimate
you
baby
say
gangster.
the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekamaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
That's true. Is time different in these two places? There's no
Now that
way.
you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Birth from a mother.
How were
mother
you
Monokuma.
able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a pain. Oh, the radio clock, because it changes
We
no
headed
matter
for
what,
Great
so the
Tower.
time on the others could have been wrong, right?
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the
They
alarm
said,
inside
no,
Nekamaru's
no,
chest
No matter what, it'll be correct.
was set for 7:30 a.m.
Maybe.
Nekamaru died because of that
None of
alarm,
the others
right?
really make sense.
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some
7
tampering.
o'clock.
They probably messed with the clock
It's the
inside
tampering.
Nekomaru's chest.
Nope, I'm arguing
That's
with
gotta
that.
be it!
Oh, did she say... Did she... Oh, she did? Okay, I thought she said the one in the lobby. Okay. She's not that smart, I need to remember that.
We headed for Grape before 7
Yeah,
a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7...
Nekamaru died because of...
His time of
I'm
death
just
and
kidding,
one of
I'm
those
not gonna
must
do
be an
that.
illusion.
That'll
Killer probably
immediately
did
get
some
me from
tampering.
ever
They
being
probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong!
Bitch.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Yeah, it is.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then
Please believe me, we are not lying.
maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Oh god, okay. This is where I lose all my health, alright. I'm gonna take this nice and slow, just so everyone knows. Oh, maybe not. Even with nice and slow, I suck, alright. Wow, that was really stupid. That was really stupid of me. I'm sorry. Right. time in the building, right? So where's the... Okay, so I just stay here. Alright. Ooh, alright. Ah! Causing me serious anxiety right now. Oh my god. The building's clocks for sure. It cannot be Nekomaru's. Or Mechamaru's, sorry. Let's try, sucker. Oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. I have nothing to say. I have no excuses. Both houses had to. I kind of hoped he was like gonna stay in the floating position of jumping.
It's all coming together. You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
It would have been a little over 30 minutes, right? Well, no, I guess not. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, here we go. So we're trying to find out how far off the time was.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
I can't remember it.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death
Oh, that's true.
was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Alright. Okay. So we're
If
gonna
the time
use
in the
this
building was all messed up,
possibly on what? Is it
Then we
soda?
can only rely on Nekomaru. The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The problem is, what time at 7:30 in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
That's
It
not.
would have been a great clue.
Or you scream.
That's not
He's
even.
not the type to let out a scream.
If only Mechamaru's alarm was loud enough.
Ouch. Oh, it was the clock in the lounge. It was not his. Okay.
Damn it!
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Mechamaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem
got
is,
up
what
when the
time would
thud
7:30 be in
So maybe
our
it is the
time?
sound of the.
Are there any clues that
Maybe it
can be
is
used to
Sonya.
narrow that down? If only I
Where are
heard
you,
the
Sonya?
sound when he fell.
Hey,
agree with that.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, because he was killed by the pillar. That's right.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
So it might have been 2 hours difference.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
I see!
Heal me up, baby.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. That means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
So we didn't wake up really until almost 9 o'clock.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing,
Oh,
you
that's
definitely
true.
get Nekomaru to the tower
Yeah, 'cause
alone,
he was like,
right?
he left way too early. So he was going down to do the, Tai Chi. Yep.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success.
Because his alarm went off for Tai Chi, right? I still think it's the Tai... I don't know, it's one of these.
I see!
Hey, alright, so he used the fact that they had to do
That's
Tai
it.
Chi.
The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they messed with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. This radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
That still doesn't explain the clock in the lobby, does it?
When I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
That's 7 in the morning.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, at that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
What a rule follower.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
Ah.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
He's saying he literally tripped over Mechamaru's foot.
That's definitely the correct answer.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Mechamaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
We're a suspect. Because it's everyone in the Grape Tower. Because he was on his way to the Monokuma Taichi, which takes place in the Grape Tower. Right? So it could only be people in the Grape House.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
Could it have been someone in the Strawberry House?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah, I guess they could have tied him up top.
Are you talking
so
about
I guess
that
it is
alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
Was that to wake up the killer?
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. If Mechamaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Someone didn't wake up to the alarm.
Really? Was there anyone who
No,
didn't
to
have
the
an
alarm
alibi at that
in the
time?
lobby in the Strawberry Room.
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Wait, I can't remember either. It's Soda, isn't it? Fuyuhiko did too. There's Gundam. And Nagito. Oh my god. No, okay. Oh god. Jesus.
Crap!
That was gonna hurt a lot. Is it Nagito? I wanna say, are you sure it's not Soda? Are we positive? And Fuyuhiko did too.
You're the only one!
Oh shit.
The one who wasn't there.
He's not the killer though.
It's you, right, Nagito?
I don't think so anyway.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Sorry, Gundam.
It was just me, Gundam, and
okay.
Fuyuhiko.
See, okay. For some reason I thought that was from the viewpoint of Nagito, so everyone was there, but whatever.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
He's gonna do his little bring. He's gonna be all happy, be like, ha 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 ha.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Oh yeah! He wasn't a deluxe room, so it was soundproof. Which is also why Sonya couldn't hear it.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House, but I did not hear the rumbling sound either.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common.
Mechamaru is the only one with the deluxe room too. It's just soundproof. Just soundproof. It's only really long. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's deluxe rooms, plural. It's an E, oh my god. You can speed it up a little bit. Ow, what? What'd you try to do? Deluxe? No, it's deluxe. I'm not playing this part. I'm just gonna make that clear again. I don't have the patience for it. Give us that U, baby! Oh, ow. Couldn't help that. E, right there. Oh my god. Chill. Shoot those away. Oh. Need an R. Uh-oh. Ah, that was close. Okay. Oh, that was clutch. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We need that M. Oh, no, get rid of that one. Ah! Pink, right there, get us out of here. Oh, thank Jesus. Alright, yay.
I got it!
Yeah, it's a bit stressful.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was you actually noticed that. Now then, you guys must understand by now, right?
Hold on a sec!
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Oh, fuck. Who still heard the rumbling sound, even in the soundproof? No? Oh, fuck. Okay, okay.
Crap!
Whatever, fuck. I don't care. Okay, okay. As long as it's not Chiaki. Oh my god, okay. Well then... Sonia? No, because she didn't come out, did she? Well, it's either her or Nagito. What, Ladies first. I swear to God, if we got this close to her panties. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's not a deluxe room. No. Always strange. I don't know. Can I not, like, ask the question again? No? Cool. I can't just pick everyone or I'm gonna die. No, Soda didn't act strangely. Fuyuhiko didn't. Gundam or Nagito?
You're the only one!
Oh my god. How
Gundam,
though?
there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Or did he have a deluxe room? I thought Mechamaru did.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night...
Why were you able to hear it?
So he did have a deluxe room?
Hear what?
Oh shit.
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I honestly thought Mechamaru had gotten one, but I think he actually got 3rd place. Nagito got 1st. Gundam got... Oh shit. Okay. Gundam killed Alphonse? From Fullmetal
Nagito was
Alchemist?
staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor. And so why were you able to hear that alarm?
Okay, yeah, I apologize again, guys.
Now that you mention it...
I was tearing up with Chiaki. I was like, oh my god, no.
There is only one possibility. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Oh no, did he
Gundam
actually kill
probably
him?
couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
Oh yeah, because Fuyuhiko stayed.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko was chilling in the lounge. He's like, what?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower. Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long...
Even though Mechamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Mechamaru in sleep mode.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru...
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the
Yeah,
lounge's
if
alarm.
the killer had gotten back to their room, we would have all died. Good job, Fuyuhiko, for dying of starvation and being an insomniac. Good job.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Maybe.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
That's true too.
That would have been the worst possible outcome.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned. How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How? The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human.
Is that
No, that's not
your
how that
argument?
You bastard.
Do not panic. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
Hold on a sec.
Is it that obvious?
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean that...
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. Seriously! Let's just hurry up and finish this before...
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on!
But he's completely shut up.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
The killer, I'm not gonna say Gundam, but the killer could have destroyed it on the Grape House side and then used the trap door somehow, to get back to the strawberry, or no, that's opposite of Nagito. Maybe they traveled through the grape to the trap door that was in the Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious?
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful
We
humans?
also haven't talked about
you
Nagito's
cannot
random
overcome
appearance.
this contradiction.
Oh no. Okay, it's not what I think it is. Thank God. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I think I need to memorize.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken,
Okay, yeah, I think that's
your
what
assumption
I should.
collapses.
Sorry. Okay.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Okay.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Nah.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Yep.
How much
Thank you,
longer
Akane.
do you play? Why don't we stop this already?
Why don't we stop this already? I love it. I already know. I got you,
That
fam.
elevator was the only means of travel between the two.
No, that's wrong!
Bitch. So is Gundam actually the killer?
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Yo, Nagito, where you at, boy? Think I went the wrong way, but it's
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know. What? Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the 3rd floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the octagon. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive.
Meaning, the 3rd floor and the 4th floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, You can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they use that secret passage,
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
there's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated if you value your life.
There's no way I can stop.
Pig, don't make me angry!
Oh my. Oh my.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
Help!
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm sorry guys, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I think you have to start on the side.
I know I do, but oh my god.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple
The
planes.
diagonal never wants to work.
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Oh my
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, what the fuck?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god.
I can't back down!
Damn shit out of this. Just let me. Thank God. Okay. Jesus
I already
Christ.
proved the secret passage exists.
I don't even know
The secret
what
passage
I'm
was at
supposed
the
to use
octagon.
bullet-wise.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
The wire.
Yeah, the wire.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom...
Allow me to cut through those words!
Jesus Christ. Alright. I am
The
not
wire
excited for
used to
chapter
string up
5.
Mechamaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
The only place I can think of. There were various weapons and tools there.
Since those items were used in the crime.
If that's the case,
It seems this is the end.
Wow.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us, but there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act.
No.
Hey, what do you...
I want
First
the
of all,
closing argument.
by messing with all the clocks in the building,
This
Gundam
is
tried
so
to lure only
rude.
Nekomaru. The
What the
elevator was
shit?
probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt
I'm
that.
salty as
At
fuck.
that time, we didn't. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened.
and without such a risky plan,
I'm going to continue summarizing the case.
Oh my
okay?
god.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, So by pressing the goodnight button, you rendered Nekomaru powerless without...
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
Oh my god.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Jesus, he's such a
You
scumbag.
fools do not understand! Ha! You make me laugh after...
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
There you go, right there. That's what it means.
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. I cannot finish!
That sucks.
What do you...
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
I don't think he's trying to prove his innocence. I think he's trying to prove he's fraud.
It's even more difficult.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so
hamster could've
easily
done
to
it.
this
Just boop.
simple argument.
They do know how to
It
press
was
buttons.
just a me. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least
Gundam's the
surpass your
killer.
own.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the
Got
one
that
who's
hamster.
wrong.
Such a wonderful
Oh
line.
no, are we gonna do what I think we're gonna
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. You must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Rhythm! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Rhythm! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him? This is the end!
Damn. Damn.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
They're not my hamsters.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to...
Of course that'd be impossible. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Dude, I just imagined his execution as a cow fucking him. Because he's the ultimate breeder. Oh my god. Choo choo. Yep, I remember that. He shouldn't have
Now
shown
that you
that.
mention it, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper. Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru,
How about it?
Gundam.
Not just myself. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Damn.
Admit it? Did you?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life! Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance!
Yay, I do get to do a closing argument. Yay! Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so, he set the times. Yes. Nope. Oh. Alright. Nothing then. Continue. Four. That's so messed up. Alright. This one. Oh, I can do that? Okay, that's so much better. I assume this. Yes.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
Damn, this is a crazy case.
Next, they lured Mechamaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand.
But why set the alarm for the lobby clock? Just cause? Make it to where everyone woke up or whatever. Is that all it was? Right, he would have an alibi and okay, never mind.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Mechamaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Mechamaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Mechamaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. However, because the contact elevator was broken, so he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Mechamaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Mechamaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
I love how Fuyuhiko's still shaking with the clock.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
This could have all been avoided if Gundam hadn't won a deluxe room. Just saying. That would have made this impossible.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
That was splendid!
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Then finish it! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
He's super chill for someone who just killed someone else. Yeah, that 78 kind of killed us. That's when I almost died.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and who will be chosen as the blackened? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
That's what you get. All rise, motherfucker.
Yahoo! Yaha! Nice!
Now then. Jeez.
Fall, my tears. Listen well. How pitiful. Fine.
Damn it!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
You.
Let's make history.
That is...
Let me tell you this.
Huh?
I can see it!
Could it be?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Mechamaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka! Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me!
Really?
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance!
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might! I won't go easy on you! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics!
Mechamaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Let me tell you this. You weak... Fall, my tears. If you flinch, you will die! Let me ask. Fine. Listen well! I shall engulf this world. I renounce you!
You.
But...
Damn it.
Fine. Fall.
Oh. You...
Let's make history.
Well?
My name is Gundam Tanaka! Fade like dust in the wind.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Please wait! I beg of you!
Huh?
I beg of you!
How pitiful. Fine. What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about
Aw.
me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
Oh.
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Here we go. All right. Oh my. No, not the four devas. Oh, oh no! Whoa. Well, they didn't want him. Oh my god. He's not going to hell, is he? He's going to heaven. Because he couldn't complete the circle, I guess. Or they didn't want him.
He looked mad about it.
Oh my god. Psh.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Damn it! The worst.
Oh.
You are right. You are right.
Now then.
Hey!
It's not like that.
Huh.
Hey. Right?
Yeah, Nagito might be able to unlock the future tower thing. Or the old Hope's Peak, I guess. Him. I did not see Nagito in the trial room.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no. He knows. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's very true.
Damn it. It's obvious.
Monokuma appears!
Now then.
What's this? What's the matter?
Well.
Hello.
Hey.
Say what?
You don't even know? Isn't that right?
Of course!
But...
Who knows?
Hey. Well, right?
You're getting all riled up! No, no! Shing! Huh?
Hey.
Yep.
Right?
No, no, no! Unbelievable.
Well... You're right.
That person.
Huh?
Like...
Well...
Say what?
You don't know?
Hey, we know that him. That ultimate hope guy.
Hey. See? Hey.
That's...
Interesting. Oh, here we go, another one.
Danganronpa.
Oh, we got the Hellhound earring. Alright, and with that, I have to end the stream. Holy crap. That was a crazy case. So what happened to the 4 Devas of Destruction? Are they just kind of roaming the island? Are they on the farm now? Are they just tending to the cows and the sheeps and the pigs? Well, I guess we might be able to find that out, and maybe we'll find out more about the traitor or the other ultimate hope or whatever in the next stream or the next stream after that. We'll see. We are definitely reaching the end of this game, and I'm super excited to see what happens. So yeah, until next time.